So December 11th is our Cfap 2 deadline, Coronavirus Food Assistance Program. Remember, we had the first round that ended in September. This is the second round that's a little broader. It includes more types of commodities, but it's a little more restricted on our livestock. So for those who are just now kind of getting into this and applying for it, they need to be sure they talk to their FSA office to find out exactly what those eligibility restrictions are, what they can apply for within Cfap and what they can't. Now this kind of leads us into the next question, which is, will we see more programs like this? And that's a real question for agriculture right now. There have been some programs that have been proposed for agriculture. Those didn't happen before the election, and so now we're really in this questionable period, particularly with our rising commodity prices around some of our crops, whether we will see another round of coronavirus-related disruption aid for agriculture, or if it will mainly focus on those arts and hospitality and the airline sector, hotels, things like that. Exactly what that time period is where you're claiming an inventory or an acres or whatever, that is really dependent commodity to commodity. And that's because commodities are broken into 3 separate categories for Cfap 2. The first are the price trigger commodities. Those commodities, both crops and livestock, where a more than 5% decline in prices was observed. This has gone all the way out through the end of August for Cfap 2 in terms of inventories for livestock. And then it's the 2020 crop year for our crop commodities. This is important because this is the first time we really saw aid for our crop producers for their 2020 crop. The second category are the flat rate commodities. This includes commodities that don't have enough price information to determine if they had a 5% price decline or not. And that's a flat $15 per acre rate. The third is our sales commodities. These operate a little bit differently. They're based on their 2019 sales that were reported for that commodity. And then there's a percentage based on how much you had in sales in that time period. So it's very different commodity, which really circles back to the need to have that conversation to find out exactly what's eligible.